Hi guys, it's Machaela. So today I kind of got inspired by the Hallmark movie channel. I don't know about you guys, but this time of the year, Hallmark Christmas movies are like everything for me. So I thought, well, why not do a Hallmark inspired makeup tutorial just to kind of show my love for that kind of thing in the Christmas movies. I mean, and you can find those movies on Netflix, Disney Plus. I've been finding them on Pureflix. I've just been watching them like crazy lately, so I just kind of got inspired and figured, well, why not? You know, it's not going to hurt anything. It's just kind of fun. I love seeing what kind of things I can get inspired by to do a look for. When I do think of Hallmark, I think very soft, very cozy, kind of small town, kind of like just kind of cozy and warm. And so I wanted to go ahead and with the eyes I decided to just go very like matte brown, but add just a little bit of shimmer just to kind of create that effect. Like, I wouldn't even say this is a soft glam look. I wouldn't even take it a step lower and say it's more like a subtle glam, because I did go a little bit more full coverage with the foundation, but I kept it very light and airy and just kind of cozy. Like, I think cozy and snow and Christmas and love and just all these things that make you love a Hallmark movie. So I just wanted to recreate a look that kind of reminds me of that. And then to add the Christmas aspect, I added the bright red lip just to kind of tie it all together with the season. So if you would like to see how I achieved this Hallmark inspired look here, just keep on watching. Alright, so starting with my face, I'm going to go ahead and take my Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. I have mine in the shade 30NN. Take my beauty blender. I typically just like to take a pump, sometimes two, just on the back of that. And then go ahead and just kind of dab it all over the face. If I need to, I'll take a second pump, but I usually feel like one pump does the trick. I like this foundation for this kind of soft glam look because it is nice and lightweight, but it's also full coverage, so it's really kind of gives that soft glam effect of what I would like to see in a Hallmark movie, or what you would think to see. So, yep, just gonna blend that all into my face all over. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take my E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I have mine in the shade Fair Warm. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that to highlight. And then just taking my beauty blender and blending it in. Again, just kind of going in with just a nice light hand. From there, for a Hallmark look, I kind of do want to take a setting powder. I don't always do setting powders, but I'm going to take my Ciate London Everyday Vacay powder. I like this powder because it is nice and light, but it does set the makeup down and kind of smooths out the skin. This is one of the very few powders that I really actually like. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my brush, tap off the excess. Just put some, I'm not really baking. I feel like I've already kind of got a nice highlight. I'm just kind of trying to set it a little bit, take whatever's excess and just put it on the other place. Anywhere I put concealer is where I'm going to set. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and zoom you in really quick. So for the eyes, I'm going to go in with my Studio Makeup Ease to Wear eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the shade Bear. When I think of an eyeshadow in like a Hallmark movie, I think of just something very kind of soft and subtle, but with a little bit of glam to it. So I'm going to go ahead and take that in my crease, and I already primed and set my eyes. So I'm just going to take that all up into the crease and just kind of build that color up gradually. And because I am keeping it very soft, I'm also going to take that same shade Bear on a flat brush, say Lexi 209, And I'm going to pack that all over the lid, just trying to keep it nice and soft and subtle. And going back in and blending out as needed. I'm going to go ahead and define that outer V a little bit. So I'm going to go in with the shade Fate on a more tapered brush. This is a lavish tapered blending brush. I'm just going to go ahead and take that and just add some definition just to that outer V there before we add some sparkle. And I kind of wanted to take it on top of that shade just to kind of give it just a little bit more definition so this just doesn't look like a huge wash of color. Definitely wanted to define the eye a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and just take that same shade Fate on a smaller brush here. This is a lavish eye shading brush. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on the lower lash line. To add a little bit of shimmer, I'm going to take my Colourpop Supershock shadow in the shade A Little Quarky. At least I think this is a Supershock. I'll have to double check that. But anyway, and I'm going to just take that on my finger and just add it all over the lid. Just because I do want to add some glitter to this look, but I didn't want to like overdo it. Because I do feel like they do have a little bit of a glam aspect in a Hallmark movie, but it's not to the point to where it's like full on over the top glamorous. And finally, going back into the palette, I'm going to take, as soon as I find the brush I am looking for. Okay, so going back into the palette, I'm going to take just a pencil brush, and I'm going to go ahead and take this shade Sheen right here. I'm going to pop that on the inner corner, and then I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and pop up some mascara, finish the other eye, and I will be right back. Alright, my eyes are done. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into my Marc Jacobs Tan-tastic bronzer. It's just a little mini. I got it with the the Cherrific holiday kit, and I'm just going to go ahead and bronze up my face. Just to put some color back in this skin. Just kind of and putting that everywhere. Jawline. And then I'm just going to do only the slightest bit of nose contour. I'm just going to take that on my nose. And then for blush and highlight, I'm going to go into the Zoeva Spice of Life palette. And I'm going to go ahead and go into this blush here. Just add this to my cheeks. And then adding that here. I'm going to go back and blend that out just a little bit. Just to kind of create that nice holiday-esque kind of glow. I really wanted a red tone blush for this look. And then going in with the highlighter. I'm just going to highlight. Go in that there. Again right there. Now time for the fun part, the lipstick. So when I think of a Hallmark movie, you think of Christmas. I think of, you know, like a super soft glam, but I also think of a bold red lip. So I'm just going to take my Ace Beaute So Gorgeous lip liner and just start lining my lips. And from there I'm going to take my Kylie Lipstick in the shade Crush. I absolutely love this shade of red because it's definitely more of a pinky toned red. So it's not going to be too intense, but still give it that Christmassy kind of feel. I did not want to go too red for this look because I don't feel like a Hallmark movie is more like fire truck red. I think it's more like of a subtle red. Like, I really like it because it does have a pinkish undertone to it. So I definitely don't feel like it's overpowering, and it goes really well with the soft eyes and then the red tone blush. So, and then to finish off this look, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And, well, there you have it. Well, there's the look. I hope you enjoyed this very Hallmark inspired tutorial. It's a very wearable kind of look, I feel. If you want a little bit more wearable, feel free to swap the red out with a nude or even a pink if you want to go a little bit more fun. So with that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell below to get notified when I upload. And I will see you in the next video. God bless, and bye guys.